Hello beauties, welcome back to the channel. I am Cher. Today we're going to be talking all about the Ipsy spoilers for May 2024. I've got a couple of sneak peeks. We do this in a few parts, and this is the very beginning sneak peek spoilers that I've seen for Ipsy. This does not include the icon box. That's going to be a separate reveal in just a few days, so you want to stay tuned for that. But today we're going to be covering sneak peeks that I've seen for BoxyCharm and Ipsy Glam Bag for May 2024. So if that interests you, stick around and we will hop right on in. All right, guys. So like I said, I'm Cher, and here on the channel, I cover a lot of beauty boxes, and I spend a lot of time on Ipsy because, as I said, they tend to drop the information in pieces. So I usually do at least 2 to 3 parts for Ipsy Glam Bag and BoxyCharm. But this month we have the icon box coming as well. I do have a few hints, so we will talk about it a little bit, but we're going to mostly focus on BoxyCharm and Glam Bag today. Keep in mind I put timestamps down in the captions so you can skip to which sections you're the most interested in. And so we're going to be focusing mostly on those two. Stay tuned because in a few days they will be revealing the Icon Box Curator and probably a few sneak peek spoilers with that too. And I will definitely be bringing it to you. I am headed out today on a trip, another trip. Also be looking for a really fun vlog for that. It's a really fun trip that will combine a little beauty, kind of, and a little travel. So you'll want to stay tuned for that too. But anyway, so hopefully I will get those icon box spoilers to you, but it may be while I'm on my trip. So stay tuned. I'll definitely be watching. So if you're not already subscribed, you'll want to do so and turn your notification bells on so you won't miss it. All right, so let's dig in and start looking. I'm just going to run down. I'm gonna start with Ipsy Glam Bag first, and then we'll cover BoxyCharm, and then we'll talk a little bit about what we think about Icon Box. All right, so Ipsy Glam Bag first. Okay, so the first thing that we're looking at here is the bag design for May. Very pretty, definitely very floral. This definitely screams Mother's Day to me, like kind of a sophisticated Mother's Day. And we will start off with the power picks. So once again, Ipsy has gone straight for it in their initial spoilers and sneak peeks. By the way, these are all unofficial at the moment, but usually they all turn into official from what I have seen from the pattern. But I did want to clarify that it's pretty much kind of unofficial at the moment. They haven't really posted these out on the website. Sometimes they start off like this where they'll tell us the power picks and the choices, and they will give us that clarification. And then there'll be a couple of items that get confusing and they change it, or it'll be both, or it ends up as an add-on. So we do see as they start dropping more and more hints and spoilers later in the month that some things do shift slightly, but I have seen that most everything ends up being official. So far what they're saying is power picks. We have some good power picks in the Glam Bag. First is Cat Berkey, and this is the Nutrient C Eye Cream. So a very good high-end skincare product. This retails normally about $76. So that's fabulous. It's just a very nourishing, like deep nourishing eye cream. Includes vitamin C and vitamin E, and great seed oil as well. Free of a lot of toxins like parabens, mineral oil. It is gluten-free too, free of petroleums, you know, a lot of yucky stuff. So very nice product to get. And then next we have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. So very good. I love ABH for brows. I love ABH in general for just about everything, but they have great brow products. So this is exciting too. This one typically retails for $22, and this is a lightweight gel. So this is unlike their like brow freeze and, you know, brow waxes and stuff. It's not to that level, but it just is just enough that kind of sets the brows, gives them a little bit more of a slightly like more laminated effect, locks them down a little bit and holds them in place too. But yeah, really great product. So that's exciting also. And then another exciting one, we have more skincare, but really good one, JLo. So JLo Beauty, this is the Glow Brightening and Firming Serum with niacinamide. So very exciting. I always love the packaging on JLo. Do I feel like her skincare is like so good? I mean, it's good, it's decent, but I think what really sells it is her packaging. It just looks so luxe and like, so it'll be interesting to see what it looks like in the Glam Bag as a deluxe size in this. So because keep in mind, Glam Bag is usually all deluxe sizes. Okay, so this product usually retails for $79. Oh, I want this one. I hope this is the one I get for sure. So this is a serum, but it has kind of different steps to it. It's kind of like a moisturizer almost as well, because it is very hydrating. It includes squalane in it. It's also got a mix of others like fermented olive oil and leaf extract. It also includes like a Japanese rice sake. I always love formulas with rice blends in them like that, so I'm excited about this. So the serum is targeting lifting and tightening, which we all need, especially kind of that anti-aging side, while also hydrating and plumping and glowing, because we all know J-Lo for her glow. So super exciting. All right, now we're going to move on to what they're listing as our choice items in Glam Bag. Okay, so far for choice products, I only have 2 to share right now for Glam Bag. The first one we have is this Rinaldi, I can never say it right, Reina Rebelde, is that right? I believe it's a Latino brand. I still have not received anything from this brand, even though I've seen it in the spoilers many times. It looks like we're back to our eyeshadow quads again still, that Ipsy Glam Bag is very famous for. So we got a little eyeshadow quad. This looks very smoky, very heavy smoky tones. So, which I'm here for. I'm good with it. Some people aren't always as into the smoky. They want something bright and light, but I mean, it looks like it'd be great for a good smoky effect. So that is choice number 1. I'm not sure on the retail price, because with these Ipsy quads, sometimes they're kind of exclusive to Ipsy. And then we move on to another one that we have already seen before, and I actually got last time in my Glam Bag. So this is kind of a repeat maybe for some. That is the Elemis Superfoods Glow Priming Moisturizer. This stuff is amazing. One of my favorite products now. I have been using it now, and it just gives me the most amazing glow. I'm really here for like these glowing either primerizers or, you know, moisturizers, tinted moisturizers, you know, liquid glow kind of that you mix into your foundation or your you know, your sunscreens or your moisturizers, and just kind of helping give you like that overall glow feeling. And this kind of gives that same effect, but it's kind of a mix between like a primer and a moisturizer. I think it feels a little more on the primer side for me. It's just so smoothing like a primer is, but hydrating too like a moisturizer. But then it also gives an amazing glow. So I love it. If you haven't already gotten it in your Glam Bag, you'll be lucky to get it if you do get it. I don't really want to repeat, although I love this stuff. So I guess on the other hand, I wouldn't mind a repeat. So anyway, that is the other spoiler. Retail price on this, I think, is around close to $50. But here's the thing, guys. I'm not seeing it out there in the retailers as much anymore. There's another version that's the Kumbaka, however you say that word. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's very similar, but this is not the same one. So I am wondering if Ipsy is giving us old products that are being discontinued or something. I don't know. If you guys have more insight on this product, let me know. That sometimes can be the case. I mean, I love it, but I hate that, because then we can't go repurchase another one if that is the case. So I don't know. Let me know if you guys know about this. All right, now let's move on to BoxyCharm. So again, we'll start with the Power Picks, and kicking it off, we have the Pixie Beauty Rose Oil Blend. So I think this is basically a face oil with a rose blend in it. It's made up of sweet almond, rose hip, jojoba, pomegranate seed, and some rose geranium oil. So, you know, a face oil to be nourishing, giving extra oil to dry skin especially. I just recommended to my sister, why don't you be using a face oil, because she gets a lot of dry, flaky skin up here. So great for those skin types. And I really like Pixie Beauty. Now, this one typically retails, it's a range of different prices depending on where you get it, but around like $24. You can pick them up at the drugstore. But this is like, you know, Pixie Beauty is kind of like drugstore, but it's like nice drugstore, like high-end drugstore, if that makes sense. So you can get them at like Target, CVS, certain drugstores. Okay, next power pick will be the Ciate London eyeshadow palette, and this is called the I Am Woman palette. Now, This palette is actually inspired by like International Women's Day. It's supposed to be very empowering, like inspired by different women in history, which I think is great. However, I feel like we're a little late on this. Like, why is this in May? Because I thought we just celebrated Women's History Month last month, didn't we? Or the month before that? Isn't it in March or April? So I feel like they might should have put it during that month instead of during this month, but hey, you know. Beautiful color story on it. One of my favorite palettes that I own that ranked at like the very top of my eyeshadow rankings. If you guys ever watch those, each month I bring you guys a rankings video of the palettes I've used for the month. And one of them is my Brazilian Glow palette. I just adore it. It's just the perfect like soft glam palette. Definitely would rank as probably one of my top favorite palettes in my collection. And I have a large collection. So this looks like another one that I probably would love. You've got a lot of pinks, like soft pinks and roses and lavenders and purples, little warmer shades too, like a mix of cool and warm it almost looks like, and a really good mix of mattes and shimmers. I think it's got 24 in it, 24 pans. So I'm really excited for this palette, to be honest with you. I just think it's maybe a little late. Now, retail value on it, it's £42 because it's UK. Siete London, thus the London part. So having just taken a trip last year to Scotland, and I had to do the math of the exchange rates, I'd say that that's somewhere in the 30s US dollars is my guess. Okay, and then we've got the Murad Renewing Cleaning Cream. I used to love Murad, but recently I've been having some sensitive reactions to a couple of different Murad products I've tried, so I hope I can handle this. It does retail for $45. So I think this is a mix of a cleanser and a little bit of a exfoliant and enzyme. Going to be kind of a little bit of a scrub, maybe like physical. It says it's ultra intense, like ultra highly concentrated, basically cleanser, and is supposed to help rebalance hormonally aging skin. So, which would probably be me as a candidate. When they say hormonal aging skin, do they mean perimenopause? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe women in our perimenopause stages, like I think I could be there. I'm about to be 46 in 2 weeks. I don't know. I don't know what they mean by that. Hormonally aging skin, but mature skin, and maybe if you're needing some rebalancing, you're having some hormonal issues in our later years here. I don't want to even say mature skin. I'm going to say midlife. So it includes apricot and starflower oils. Papaya enzymes are what is made up in the enzymes. It's supposed to be kind of like a non-abrasive exfoliant. It's supposed to just kind of be like your step one cleanser in your skincare routine. Is supposed to be without parabens and sulfates and some of those, toxic ingredients. Okay, now moving on to the choice products for BoxyCharm. The first one is another Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm here for it. Love my ABH. And I actually have not done the contour stick. So this is the contour stick. It retails for $25. So would love to try this one. I've got the cream blush stick and absolutely love it. So now trying a contour one would be amazing. Now I will say I don't know how universal the shades are going to be. It looks like in the lineup ABH has 4 different shades, but it looks like 1 to 2 of them could be a highlight stick. So it looks like you're only going to get like 2, maybe 3 that are true contour shades. So I don't know how, universal these shades are going to be on all different skin types. I don't know if they're going to be deep enough for deep skin tones, to be honest with you. It almost looks, from looking at the shades like online, they have a cool tone appearance to them, but I don't know what it looks like in person. So it's supposed to be a matte finish to let you know about the texture, and it's supposed to be like a buildable coverage. So definitely still would love to try it though. Okay, and then another one. This is another repeat item. I have definitely gotten this one before. I think I've gotten it a couple times in Ipsy actually. I like it, but it is a repeat. So this is Benefit, the Pore Professional Good Cleanup Foaming Cleanser, retails for $29. I really, really like it. I have nothing but great things to say about it. The only thing I would say is that I've recently kind of discovered that if you have dry skin like mine, that you might not want to do as many like foaming cleansers. So that's the only thing, is I've been kind of trying to stick with less foaming, even though I love foaming and that's my preference in cleansers. But unfortunately, it's probably not the best for my skin type. Just wanted to kind of put that out there for you if you have a similar skin type. Still a great one though. I'd probably still use it if I got it, because I do love this one. And then the last choice item we have is the Polite Society mascara. This is the greatest lashes of all time. It's supposed to be curling, lengthening, volumizing, and lifting. So all of the things I can think of that you want in a mascara, I guess. It has all of those apparently, but it retails for $15. I'm not as familiar with it. You can get it at like Ulta, those places. So interesting one. It's supposed to be like non-clumping, you know, all those things we want. And this is also supposedly a clean one too. They do tout themselves as being like conscious beauty and vegan and cruelty free as well. Okay, that's everything that I know so far for Power Picks and Choices. I actually do not know the Beauty Boost yet. It probably will drop today, but like I said, I'm heading out on my trip today. I will try to keep you posted, maybe in my community tab, so watch out there. Whenever I see the Beauty Boost, I will definitely update you guys on part 2. Spoilers, you will definitely probably see a part 2, maybe a part 3 on this, so be looking for that. I wanted to go ahead and get the video out to you before my trip, because if I wait till after the trip, you know, it's too long for you guys to have to wait. I know you want to know like immediately when it comes out. So I try to get it to you very quickly. And then any info that comes in the meantime, you know, when they update us on more spoilers later in the month, the Beauty Boost will also usually know add-ons towards the end of the month. I'll keep bringing you additional parts, so be looking for that. And let's talk about Icon Box for just a moment. So I don't have the official curator reveal or spoilers yet. However, there are definitely some hints. You know, Ipsy likes to drop a few hints, you know, the week of when they're going to reveal. They've been dropping some sneak peeks that it could possibly be none other than Patrick Starr, which I think would be so exciting because I love Patrick Starr's lineup. If we could get more of his setting spray, his setting powders, I want some of those blushes, like bring it on, bring it on. Definitely that excites me. What do you guys think? But like I said, this is not official yet. These are just the hints they're dropping that are making us think that that's who it could be. And usually our guesses have been right. So what do you guys think? Do you agree? Have you been hearing the buzz too? Let me know. And what do you think about these spoilers? Let me know. I think there's a few repeats. There's a few good things. I've learned not to get too excited. I've learned to be cautiously optimistic. All right, so anyway, that wraps it up for today. Like I said, stay tuned, pop that subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you don't miss more Ipsy spoilers and all my other spoilers that I cover here for other beauty boxes, as well as the unboxings. And then I like to follow up with try-ons also. We test out all the products in there and give a good review. So yeah, you don't want to miss all the fun here. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.